Right, currywurst. Any British soldier who served in Germany will be very familiar with this very extremely popular German snack food. Currywurst is perhaps the most popular snack food in Germany. It certainly was during the time I spent there in the 70s and in the 80s. Every street corner really had what they called a Schnellimbiss, or a Bratwurst as the British called them. And sometimes they used to come onto the barracks as well, and certainly in the case of where I was stationed at one time in Gütersloh, we had a German Bratwurst, as we call him. He would come on camp and serve us in the evenings. So let's just get down to it, shall we? For currywurst, there are quite a lot of recipes for currywurst, and it varies greatly from one vendor to another. But they generally go down the route of a curry ketchup and Bratwurst. I bought the ordinary pretty standard Bratwurst from my local Aldi store, and the first thing we need to do is, the Bratwurst means fry sausage, so we need to get them in and get them frying. And I'm just doing 3 because that's all I got left. I'm rather fond of these. My brother doesn't like them, but he's not here today, so I'll be having 2 of these for dinner and 1 for my supper. So I just get them on a fairly low sizzle and allow them to cook slowly, because it's a very thick sausage and you need to fry it slowly. You can also bake them in the oven. These are not the most expensive Bratwurst, and they do tend to split if you overcook them, or if you cook them too hot in the oven. They will burst open and split, and that's characteristic of the, let's just say, the less expensive ones. In Germany, the quality of Bratwurst varies massively. Top quality butcher's Bratwurst are beautiful and expensive and are not pre-steamed like these are, but these are pretty indicative of the standard of Bratwurst that you'll find on the Schnellimbiss or the Bratwurstwagens. Yeah. Okay, let's get on and make the curry ketchup. Now, it's generally served with a ketchup that is spiced up with curry. Now, I like to do it this way. Let's get a bit of oil in the pan, and on top of that we're going to throw half an onion. I had a red onion available, so we're going to do that and get that stirring around. Turn the heat down a little bit on that. Don't need to burn too quickly. Alright, in addition to that, you will need some curry powder. I'm using some homemade curry powder, but use your favourite curry powder. And if you want to spice it up a little bit more, you'll need some cayenne pepper. I use huge amounts of cayenne pepper, as you can see, but be wary of cayenne pepper. It is rather hot, but it's typical of the pepper that would be used in a currywurst or on a currywurst. Okay, into that I'm going to put a generous teaspoon of curry powder, maybe another half, because I like it nice and spicy. And then let's just get that stirred in. You're really just trying to cook the rawness out of the spices at this stage. I'm not adding the cayenne pepper at this moment in time. Stir that around a little bit, and you'll need about half a cup of water. Once you've stirred that around for a minute, you don't want that to burn, so put a little bit of water in it. And allow that to cook down. Give my Bratwurst a little flip. Okay, once your onions are softened up, I'm using about 1.5 cups of ketchup. That's quite a lot of ketchup, and it's going to make quite a lot of currywurst. And into that I want the rest of my water. I might add a bit more water later on. See how that goes. In Germany you can buy curry ketchup already made up. In the UK they started doing it in Aldi stores, but I don't think it was very popular. I don't think people knew what to do with it, so it disappeared off the shelves pretty soon. I'm going to add a little bit more water to that and then bring it up to a simmer. Bratwurst of this type come pre-cooked, they're pre-steamed as I mentioned before, and they're created in huge amounts in German butchers, and then they're generally pre-steamed in a large steamer, and then separated out to single link sausages like this, and that's a typical size of a German bratwurst. And the reason I cook it slow is that I don't want it to burst, you know, I just want it to cook all the way through without being overcooked on the inside, outside, and raw in the middle. So the secret there is just to get the balance right and cook it slowly. If you're in a hurry, this isn't going to work for you. Curry sauce is coming up to a simmer, so I'm going to turn that down and let that just keep that warm, because that's really just about cooked. And I'm going to have a quick taste of that, and then that's about right for spiciness. Very nice. I'm going to add a little bit of cayenne pepper at this stage, but you know your own limits. Add as much or as little as you like. I like to add some on top, powdered cayenne pepper on top, so I don't add too much at this stage. And stir that in, and that should be just about right now. On the busier German Bratwurst stalls, you will see a machine where they just chop these up into about 3/4 inch pieces, or 1 centimetre, 2 centimetre pieces. Sometimes they pour the sauce over the whole sausage, but in most cases you will see them chopped up and served with the sauce on top of them. Now what I like to do, let's get the heat from off that and turn that off. I like to chop them up and finish cooking them up in the sauce. So I chop them in pieces like this, and then we get those into the sauce, and they'll finish off cooking there in the sauce. They're already cooked through, and this is the advantage of cooking them slowly, because by the time you've got your sauce done, you've got your bratwurst all cooked. Okay, so they're now all in the sauce. Give them a quick stir, let them simmer for a couple of minutes, and then our currywurst will be ready. So there we have it. That's a lovely currywurst, and for those like me who like it hot, an extra dusting of cayenne pepper on top. Das ist lecker. That is delicious. Right, let's give it a quick try. Get a bit with plenty of pepper on it. Give it a go. That's a taste of nostalgia for me. First time I ever tried this, I think I'd be about 18 years old, just got in country in Germany, and just got unpacked, and then one of the lads took me down to the Bratwurst wagon, and I had this. He made sure I tried this, and he did the right thing, because I loved it and I've loved it ever since. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to follow my channel, please subscribe and be sure to click the bell icon to receive notification of all my upcoming videos. Thanks for watching.